Hey there, Sherry Otto here, founder of the Solopreneur Marketing Society and just named Top 25 Brand Marketing Specialist by Clutch.io. All this month of September, we've been talking about sales in our Facebook group, and this week was the sales funnel. So I wanted to get on here and share a little bit about how to build the perfect sales funnel so that you are able to have your prospect easily flow down to your offer and increase your conversion rate. If you actually think of a funnel, you can think of something that looks a little bit like this. If you could see that. Now, a lot of times people start at the top of the funnel with your lead magnet or your freebie. Now, I suggest that you actually begin in the middle of the funnel. And this is where we have what you call the warming mechanism. The warming mechanism allows you to create some of what people call the power content. So this could be your video series, your challenge. A lot of people create either a live webinar or an automated pre-recorded webinar. So when you do that, you're able to really condense a lot of things into this one piece of power content. You're able to include your testimonies, which build credibility. You're able to include a story about yourself, which increases likability. You're able to really share who you are and the personality so that people can really be drawn into who you are as a person, because we all know that people invest in those that they know, like, and trust. If you do an automated webinar, go ahead and build that out. Give a title that's very compelling. How to do something highly desirable without overwhelm or without a frustration. That's a great formula for a title. Instead of PowerPoint or Keynote, perhaps use Google Slide Deck, because Google Slides actually rank on Google so people can find you through the search engine. Think about that. Don't think that you have to make it an hour or two long. I've seen really powerful automated webinars for 30 minutes, 40 minutes, along those lines. I think is a really great spot for you to kind of aim for. Now that you've created your automated webinar or your video series or your challenge, now you want to think about the top of the funnel, the beginning, right? So let's see. Up here. So that's where you have your freebie or your lead magnet. So what that can be is basically a companion guide to your power content or your warming mechanism. So if you're doing something like 10 steps to alleviate a headache, then you might have the 10-step checklist as your lead magnet, whether it's a checklist or a cheat sheet or a planner that really helps people to use that power content a lot better and take it to that next level. These two are very much aligned, and what this does is it allows you to have your lead magnet, share that with a cold prospect or cold lead, and then the next natural step of the progression would be that power content, your automated webinar. So now we're having people really flow down this funnel, and it decreases the likelihood that they'll leak out of the funnel because they want to take that next step. So now we have the freebie at the top, the warming mechanism in the middle, and the sales page or the call at the bottom. So how do we get from that warming mechanism to actually get them into making a buying decision? So there's a formula for that. So number 1 is recap. Number 2 is give another problem. And number 3 is to give the solution to that problem in the form of your offer. So you want to give a recap, you want to give another problem, and then you want to give the solution to that problem in the form of your offer. So if we're saying these are the 10 steps to overcome a headache, but you might want to make sure you don't get migraines as well. So that's problem number 2. And then the solution is your offer. So in order to prevent migraines, you want to make sure that you have this in place, and that solution is your offer, and you share your offer. So that's a 3-step formula on how to really bring people from your warming mechanism down to your conversion stage in your sales funnel process. If you're looking for someone to take a look at your own sales process in your unique business, to check out your sales process for you, to help you make some tweaks or adjustments to make sure that it flows so that more people reach that conversion stage in your process, then click the link below and I'll be happy to have a look.